Lesson 299. Eternal holiness abides in me.
Hi there. Let's tap into that eternal part of us today. The part that transcends the limitations and perceptions of this world and connects us with the ultimate reality of what we are, together, as the Holy Son of God. We might not fully grasp it yet, but can we sense it? Can we feel it? Let's delve into Lesson 299 and discover its message.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
My holiness is far beyond my own ability to understand or know. Yet God, my Father, who created it, acknowledges my holiness as His. Our will, together, understands it. And our will, together, knows that it is so. Father, my holiness is not of me. It is not mine to be destroyed by bad actions or thoughts. It is not mine to be hurt or attacked. Bad dreams can hide it for a while, but they can't take its shine away or turn off its light. It's always there, perfect and safe. In it, everything feels right, just like God wanted. And I can know about this pure goodness inside me because the very source of goodness made me. And I can understand God because He wants to be understood and known.
In other words, we all have a feeling that there's something beyond the world we see, and that there's something deeper within ourselves as well. Perhaps, for a time, we believed what others told us, that there's nothing beyond this material plane or that the divine is separate from us. However, especially if you're tuning into this video series, it's likely that an inner awakening is stirring within you, prompting the realization that the world's conventional beliefs and perceptions don't quite add up. A Course in Miracles suggests that there's an eternal holiness within each one of us, a holiness that our human cognitive tools cannot fully comprehend while we are here on our earthly journey. But we can feel it, can't we? It's there. Even though we've made mistakes, and yes, we certainly have, our eternal holiness remains untouched, just as God created us.
Lessons 94, 110 and 162. I am as God created me.
Even if we've obscured our holiness with our own beliefs about ourselves or by accepting what others say about us, our eternal holiness remains, pristine and safe, just as God created it. In truth, this holiness isn't ours to alter or destroy. Our holiness is God's. It is the holiness that created us. And when we align our will with the will of God, we come to recognize and cherish this eternal holiness that abides in us. Because this is the will of God. If we can't fully grasp it right now, that's okay. Let's recall what the Course mentions in the introduction to the workbook for students, which is the inspiration for this video series. Here's our rephrasing. You don't have to believe the ideas in the lessons, you don't have to accept them, and you don't even have to like them. You can resist them if you want. It doesn't matter, the ideas will still work. Just make sure to do all the lessons and use the ideas, that's all you have to do. So, let's begin by repeating these words and truly trying to immerse ourselves in their meaning.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
As we do that, something will happen for sure, first in our nervous system, and then in the course of our day.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
How peaceful does that feel? Can you begin to sense the radiant light and boundless love of your holiness shining within you? Maintain your morning and evening practices as we've been doing. Additionally, take a moment every hour to reflect on today's wonderful lesson. If you ever sense that clouds of heavier thoughts are beginning to obscure your inner light, gently remind yourself.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
As we are currently exploring the section What is the Real World, today's lesson connects beautifully to the concept that the real world is seen through the recognition of our eternal holiness. Our holiness, created by God, is untouched by the illusions and mistakes we make in this material world. It is our true nature, always shining beneath the clouds of fear and judgment. As we align with this truth, we begin to experience the real world, a world of peace, love, and unity. Our eternal holiness connects us with God and with each other, transcending the limitations of the physical world. But if you haven't watched the introduction to this section, you can find a link on your screen at the end of this video, or check the video description below for the link to section 8.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
Eternal holiness abides in me.
You're doing an incredible job on this journey, and you'll keep discovering the amazing treasures within yourself. See you tomorrow for another heart-opening lesson. Quick note before you go. Let's take a moment to appreciate the generosity of those who have supported these videos. It's their contributions that make these daily lessons possible. Please consider joining them. And thank you for being a part of this community of miracle workers.
There's a lot of love behind these videos. If you enjoyed what you watched, please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day.